Hey Aquarius, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not, thank you for rocking with me, Aquarius, for however long you've been here. I greatly appreciate you and your energy. Aquarius, if you are new here at Your Highest Good Tarot, we are all about elevation, evolution, growth, breakthroughs, all those things that get us closer to our higher selves, closer to the divine, closer to our highest potential, and in ways to get there. So just know, Aquarius, if you were here, you were divinely led, so don't be surprised if you get some confirmation on some things you already know. Don't be surprised if you get some insight on some stuff. Just know that you are not walking your walk alone, and we are so glad that you're here. Also, Aquarius, if this is not your first time getting a message via tarot, then you know that not every message is for every Aquarius. So take it as it resonates. And if you would like a pre recorded reading with me, there is a link in the description box below. So let's get into it. Today, we are talking about your next breakthrough. So, first, we're going to get the energy of your current situation. What is the energy of Aquarius's current situation regarding their next breakthrough? What is the energy of Aquarius's current situation regarding their next breakthrough? Ooh, self-made Aquarius. Self-made. Independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, built from nothing. That's what I am talking about. Ooh, not only that, Aquarius, but at the bottom of the deck, we got money moves. So whatever it is you doing, for some of y'all, it is regarding opening your own business. For some of you, you are moving up in your career path. Regardless, this is money moves for you. And I am all for it, especially if we're talking about independence, especially if we're talking about self-sufficiency. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we are talking about financial freedom. Holla back. All right, so let's get some clarity on this current situation. Please clarify the current situation for Aquarius. Wow. Self-made money moves. Please clarify, Spirit. Ooh, here we go. Okay, we got the Eon here. This is a major arcana specific to this deck. And I love that card too. We have the Nine of Jazz, which is the Nine of Wands. Then we have the Four of Roots, which is the Four of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Blues. The King of Blues, that is the King of Cups. It's King of Cups. The King of Blues here. This is someone who let me back up. The King of Cups is somebody, I'll just describe their characteristics. So this is outside of biological sex. It is outside of gender identity. The King of Cups, the King of Blues, is somebody who is emotionally regulated. They are cool, calm, and collected. They are somebody who is emotionally dependable, and they want to they they look out for you. They look out for the cookout. This is somebody for you, Aquarius, who this is an ancestor. Uh, for some of you, this may be a masculine figure. but this person is definitely guiding your um career and business path here. Maybe this is somebody who you knew who had a business themselves, and they are an inspiration for you to start your own business. It may not be in the same things that they were doing. That's okay. Take it as it resonates. But maybe this was somebody who had a business mind and maybe didn't even start a business for whatever reason. It could be, like I said, it could be a masculine figure, but it could also be a feminine figure. And I know back in the day, there were multiple reasons why women or feminine people couldn't own businesses. So, but that doesn't mean they didn't have a business mind, you know. But this is somebody who is guiding you. And so, going back to our spread here, you know, the Eon is this power surrounding you. I mean, look at that glow that he has. He's in the zone while he's playing that guitar right there. And that is this ancestor. You know, it's like when you are creating, if you are somebody who is creative, or when you are working that business or thinking about it or making the plans for it, or even thinking about making the moves in the company, you get into a zone. You get into a zone. And it's not that you haven't had, you know, to climb. It's not that you haven't had, because this is the nine of wands here. It's not that you haven't had to fight and claw and do the things that you need to do. Like, this has been a long time coming. And you have done the things that you need to do. You've cut corners in your own private private finances for your business and put it into your business so it can become what it needs to be, um, offering certain services. You know, you've taken money from out of your pocket to put it into your business because, you know, everything wasn't available. Maybe you were starting out. Maybe you are starting out and loans aren't available to you like that. Or maybe you don't want to get loans, and that's okay. That's okay. A lot of you have had to do the things, you know, to get where you need to be. And that's the sacrifice of being an entrepreneur. That is the sacrifice of climbing the corporate ladder. There is sacrifice that comes, but your sacrifice is being guided. Nothing is coincidental. This is your energy. You got that glow. You are being divinely guided. Yeah, so what's this breakthrough? What is the breakthrough here for Aquarius spirit? What is the breakthrough? Yes, yes, yes. We have the Fool, Queen of Axes. The Queen of Axes is the Queen of Swords, and this is the King of Roots, which is the King of Pentacles. I'm talking about that business owner again. All right. And at the bottom of the deck here, yeah, we have the Lovers. The Lovers is in reverse. So some of you, a lot of you, this is not a a path of partnership. Solopreneurs, you know, or maybe you are somebody who is not committed to anybody, you know, you because the business, your career is your baby right now. You're focused, right? So that is really what I'm getting here with this lovers. And at some point, especially for you all who are devoting and dedicating, the building of this career, the building of your business, to all your time is going into it. There's going to be some point where balance is needed, where it has to be established, where it has to be maintained, you know. But right now, it's I get it. I get it. You you're focused. You got things to do. You got shit to build, right? So we had the Fool, the Queen of Swords or Queen of Axes, and the King of Roots, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, man, that is somebody who is definitely a business owner, right? They are financially viable, financially stable. um, they are somebody who makes sure that things are taken care of when we're talking about finances. This is somebody that is rooted. So your company, whatever you're building, it may be rooted in the community. You may be somebody that is rooted in the community. This is somebody who is grounded. They're dependable. Um, and this is where you are going to be. You're using, because we also have the Queen of Swords here, and she is somebody who is very logical, somebody who is very intelligent, and she shoots shit straight. She is not somebody who mince words. Matter of fact, that if you are in your feelings about something, it is it's about fuck your feelings. It's This is what you need to know, and you can't come at her with any type of bullshit. You can't. But at the same time, when she sees the hidden things, because she can see some bullshit coming from a mile away, but she is also in a place of receiving. That's why her hand is open, because she is still willing to receive wisdom and guidance from the divine. And of course, with the Fool, that is somebody that's that energy that um we do things with a child's heart with no fear, and we do that stuff. We do those things with faith that it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. We're going to take this step out on faith and with certainty, and it's going to be okay, right? And that is what you're finding out with this breakthrough here. You have been faithful and divine and following your divine guidance, faithful in following and making logical decisions, and receiving. Remember that handout, receiving that divine guidance, but also with the Queen of Swords energy, letting your yes be yes, no be no, not mincing words, looking at those contracts if you're trying to collaborate with people, or reading the fine print, and not taking or accepting any old thing. And because of that, your business, your career is going to be fruitful. I mean, the grapes are here. The grapes are there. It's going to be fruitful. Everything that you have been working for is going to be fruitful. I love this. I love this. It's going to grow. For those of you who are trying to scale, you see how it started literally started at the bottom, is rooted, but you see the vines going up, but we don't see it ending. So you have to stay on this path. Look at that path. Stay on the path. I'm seeing these the four butterflies. For many of you, This transformation may have taken uh 4 years, 4 months, however long it has been for you. But for some of you, this transformation of your career for your business is going to happen in 4 years, 4 months. Take it as it resonates. I know with businesses, a lot of times, what it says it's like 3 to make profit. So I don't know where you are in your business, but 4 years from now, listen, I'm just saying, possible or potential blockages for Aquarius regarding their next breakthrough. You have the Four of Wands, Temperance, Page of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Pentacles. 2 pages. Interesting. Now, pages are messengers, but they are also people who are still in like apprentice mode, learning and things like that. So when we talk about this Page of Pentacles, make sure that you are still being open to new trends, being open to new acquiring new skills and things like that, because when we look at Pentacles, that is all about career, all about business, and about home too. But this obviously has been a business and career reading for you, Aquarius. So make sure that you stay open. Always, always looking for that new inspiration. Always staying up on trends and changes. Be open to change, because of course, when you're in a business, or if you're climbing the corporate ladder, you have to stay on top of things, right? You have to make sure that you know what's going on in your industry. And as things shift, you have to be able to shift with it, right? And that goes well into this temperance too. We have the balance here and the pouring of water from one cup to another. So make sure that you're open to learning new things and open to pivoting when you need to pivot. Four of Wands, Temperance, a Page of Wands. Prosperity comes with balance. It also comes with, again, being willing to pivot and explore new options, explore those things of change. Because the Four of Wands is about prosperity, it's about harvesting and success. I mean, it's also about marriage when we're talking about love, but this is more of a marriage of you to your career, you into your business. So this prosperity and harvest, it is something that is right there for the taking. However, it is about maintaining the balance in your business. It's about maintaining that balance in your career. And in that balance, it also means that you need to take time for yourself. Because recall that we had the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, but it was in reverse. Making sure that you pivot for your business, but also take time for yourself. Because your business, your career, it doesn't mean shit if you're not in it, right? If you passed out somewhere because you burned out, what, you have to take short-term disability, so make sure that you are pouring into your cup. It's a necessity. Continue to explore and learn things about yourself as you grow. Advice here for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius, please. And then we'll get the final message from Spirit. Final message. But first, advice for Aquarius. You have death. Four swords. Page of Swords, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Again, pouring into your cup, making sure that you are pouring into yourself. Because yes, you are being divinely guided, but also, the divine don't really have to rest, but you do. You're still like, we're still in this. We still in these meat cases, this clay body. So it has to get that rest. It has to be fed. It has to be, loved on. Yes, because these opportunities are coming towards you. They are coming towards you, but you have to make sure that you are available physically, emotionally, uh, in more ways than one to receive the abundance, to receive the prosperity, because prosperity is right here. Ooh, it's right here, Aquarius. Further advice. Death is definitely about change. It is definitely about change. And again, we have another page out here. We have another page out here. Don't be so quick to call it, if that makes sense. It's really about being able to pivot. Just because something doesn't work the way that you want it to go, Aquarius, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. It means that there's another way around it. There's more than one way to bake a pie. There's more than one way to bake a cake. There's more than one way to barbecue a chicken. It's like that. Don't be so hyper focused on doing something one way. And when you need to relax and talk things out, make sure you're talking to somebody who actually understands um, what you may be going through. Surrounding yourself with other business owners, surrounding yourself with other managers. They don't have to know everything about you, because people do talk. However, you're intuitive. You can feel out people, you know, because this is about to take you in a brand new phase of your life here, Aquarius. This is going to be different. And of course, everybody can't go with you that may have started with you. But definitely it's coming up so much. Definitely take that time to yourself to relax and treat yourself. Some of you may need to even start therapy, or even getting a business coach, because a lot of times they can relate. Things resonate with them. And for some of you, maybe even a spiritual coach. Yeah, but make sure you're doing your research on whoever it is that you may be talking to. Final message. for Aquarius. I'm excited for you, Aquarius. Final message for Aquarius, please. Okay. Interesting. First of all, you got this glow up coming. Glow up in your life personally, a glow up in your business. It says self improvement, finding your confidence, personal transformation, better than ever. Not only that, but don't forget you self made. You know what I mean? So, and this other card came out, Sneaky Link. Interesting, right? It says hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. Yeah, nobody. So this isn't really romantic. It might be for some of y'all, but this is more so about real G's moving in silence like lasagna. Everybody don't need to know your business. Like with if you own some emperor shit, folks know when the emperor is making their move when the emperor actually makes their move. They don't know anything before that, right? So keep your meetings private. Remember, everybody doesn't need to know everything about you. I know I just said that. And at the bottom of the deck here, divine timing. I'm trying to tell you, Aquarius, this thing right here, it's working out for you. Patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing, when it's meant to be. Yo, when it's meant, when this thing pop out, pop off even harder, your glow. Remember, we talking about, didn't I say you got that glow? Okay, I'm done. You know what? Is there anything else, Spirit? Spirit said nope. So when you said all you know, Aquarius, it's time to go. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post content specific to you. Leave a comment, especially if this resonates. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye.